Let's go ahead and lower that music down. It's good, but it's entertaining, but it's very repetitive. Okay, let's take a look here. Make sure we're up and running. Yes, everything looks good. Oh my goodness, this light is driving me insane. That's a little bit better, I think. Maybe... There we go. Gotta work on my lighting situation. It is not great. Maybe if I do this, just go for the... Yeah, that's a little bit better. I think we'll stick with that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Magical Diary. I am not joking. This is not any sort of hyperbole or gag or riff. This is the game I've been most excited to stream. It's actually the reason I started streaming. Hanako Games has this wonderful... I don't know if it's necessarily a visual novel or an RPG. I'm not super big into the visual novel scene, so I don't know exactly what classifies a visual novel, but this game was given to me as a gag, as part of a big package of games that a bunch of friends got together and conspired to give me. And what it is it's a Hogwarts Harry Potter-esque story-driven game where you play a young witch who is just beginning her witching classes, and you have to manage your schedule and figure out which spells you're going to learn while also progressing through the story of the game. I played about an hour and a half of it when I first got it and was absolutely transfixed and thought to myself, I'm going to save this because I want to do something special with it. And here we are. This is going to be the first episode of my Magical Diary stream. I'm enjoying a nice Lagunitas little something something IPA. No, I'm sorry. This is just the regular IPA, not the little something something. Very good pairing for this game. And we're going to go and start a new game. So as you can see, I get to create a character. We started with the name Mary Sue, which is very appropriate. There's a lot of tongue-in-cheek humor in this game. I want to remind everyone I've only played about the first 45 minutes, if that. So I don't really know what all the game has in store. I just know how it starts and the basic mechanics and the basic gist of where it's going to go. So let's go ahead and create a name for my character. I've always been really fond of the first name Emily, so we're going to name myself Emily. And since this seems to be a sort of anime high fantasy, we're going to call her Emily Star Chaser. There we go. I like that. Let's hit randomize a couple times and see what kind of diversity we can get here. Actually, kind of a nice mixture. There's a couple different body types, a couple different eye types. Obviously, it's got that anime aesthetic, so I don't know that you're going to be able to have a full gamut of body types. Let's see what we can do. So, oh, it changes my name. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll come back and fix the name later. So definitely, oh man, these are anime as fuck hairstyles. I kind of like the dreads. Those are really slick. But maybe let's go for something a little more classic. Long flowing hair. Man, I'm having some Ray Earth flashbacks right here. Let's go for something a little shorter, a little neater. Kind of like this ponytail here. Let's go with this. Color. Nice color options here. I like they have brown and then shiny brown is what this looks like to me. Oh man, okay, now we're getting into the nice greens and stuff like that. That's always really entertaining. For those of you who don't know, I'm actually mildly colorblind. I've got a red-green color deficiency, so it makes me a little wary about doing video games where you create your character, because I don't want to choose colors that are awkward together. So I usually try and stick to staples and things that I can easily recognize, like blonde. So that's nothing against different colors or anything like that. It's just kind of what I can see and what I know. So, I don't like the super big eyes. A little too clamped for me. I kind of like these or these. And I think I'm going to go with the kinder eyes. Kind of a moe thing going on here. Between body types, well, I don't want her to be a living skeleton. So we're going to go with this body type. Change my eye color around, I think. I think that's... Wow, that's okay, that's sort of changing. We're just going to run all the way to the end here. I think that's a purpley or maybe just a really dark blue. What kind of skin tones do I get? I do kind of like the darker skin tones. Yeah, I like that a lot. Maybe let's take a look at the hair color. See what else we can get. See, I kind of like this light blue too. That's a good look. I like that a lot. I like that I have the option of playing a person of color. You know, it's a female leading the person of color. It's social justice dream game. I don't care. I want to play it, and it's fun, and I have an imagination, so I'm not gonna bicker like some people may over this sort of thing. Oh, kind of like the red. Ooh. Maybe. I just don't know. I think if I go for like the darker blues or purples, I'm kind of getting into Utna territory. So I think we're gonna shy away from that. I think we're gonna go with the dark skin and the blonde hair. That's just a look that I really like. And we're gonna go with Emily Star Chaser, The Adventures of Emily Star Chaser. Love it. And we're done. Let's go ahead and enter this world and see what happens. It all started about 3 years ago on my 13th birthday. Okay, so she's a 13-year-old. That's a thing. I was playing tag. Oh, no, wait. This is a flashback. I was playing tag in the back garden with my friends, but when I tried to jump out of the way of the girl who was chasing me, I jumped so high that I flew all the way over the hedge. At first, I couldn't believe it was real. No one else could either. Within a few minutes, they'd all convinced themselves that nothing unusual had happened. Then the next day, a strange old woman showed up at my doorstep to offer me the choice for my future. And now here I am, 16, and on my way to Iris Academy, an actual school for magic. So 16, not much better than 13. School lies in a hidden valley in the Green Mountains, about 150 miles from my home in New Hampshire. Okay, so we're somewhere in the American Northeast. Yeah, geography. I kind of know it. Parents drove me out here, but we've already said our goodbyes. I asked them to drop me off at the outskirts of the school ground so I could walk the rest of the way on my own. Huh? I can relate to that, you know. Your parents, this is something totally new, and maybe, you know, first of all, I like that she's not an orphan. She has a loving family that cares about her, that's with her on this journey. At least that's the headcanon I'm coming up with. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Let's real quick. Let's go ahead and pull up my chat room. I'm still waiting on that second monitor to show up so I can get a proper setup here so I can actually see my chat rooms. Give me a moment here, guys. This is thrilling streaming, I know. I'm an amateur, obviously. I'll get there. Please bear with me. Okay. And doesn't look like there's actually anyone in my chat room, but take care of some messages, turn off some notifications. There we go. Okay, let's get back into this high fantasy realm that we are sharing here. In my headcanon, Emily Star Chaser has a loving family that has brought her out here that wants to participate in this with her. I think that's great. Let's go ahead and let's keep going. I knew my dad would cry and make a fuss over me before letting me go, and I didn't want my new classmates to see me for the first time looking like that. I totally forgot that was part of the opening, so I'm glad that my headcanon is kind of playing out how I want it to. Surprised Dad agreed. He's always been a little overprotective. Maybe he's finally recognizing that I'm not a little kid anymore. Aw, Dad. That's great, Dad. Good dadding right there. Oh, hey, Fame. Thanks for joining the stream here. Appreciate it. Glad you're watching. I hope you find Magical Diary as entertaining as I do. Anyway, it means I have to carry my own suitcases, which contain all that I have to my name for the next 9 months. So we're in school for 9 months. Classic 9-month, three months of summer semester here, or 2 semesters, whatever they do. Blah blah blah. School uniforms. Not many clothes because we're wearing school uniforms, but I have some books, pictures of my friends and family, and decorations for my new room. All right, there it is up ahead. Very posh boarding school, then a home for wizards and witches. Fame, it's like I gotta get through the tutorial elements here, and there's some story elements that are coming up. But there's some really solid, fun mechanics here that make this horrible text and music worth sitting through. We'll see how it goes. Pretty buildings, lots of trees, wide open spaces. Summer is still lingering here. The leaves haven't yet started to turn. I walk a little faster, feeling slightly too warm in this long robe and cape. So I'm already in my school uniform. Oh, look at those beautiful gardens. Flower beds and arches stretch out all around me. So many doors and windows, and they all look the same. There are 3 residential halls for girls and 3 for boys. I've been accepted to Horse Hall, which is for adventurous girls, whatever that means. I'm going to keep my comments to myself. Because she's 16. I'm 16. I'm a 16-year-old girl, and I'm adventurous. Let's move on. The other 2 girl halls are the butterflies, who are probably girly girls, and the snakes. Not sure who would want to be a snake. I'd much rather be a horse. Unfortunately, I'm not exactly sure where Horse Hall is. Well, alright. I got a whole thing about snakes getting a bad rap in the realm of fantasy wizard schools. But that's a whole other rant about reptiles. Okay. Sorry, got a little bit of business I gotta take care of. I have the house all to myself tonight, which is interesting because it means my dog's not bothering me, but it also means that I have to kind of keep an eye on my phone just in case I get any weird calls about, the doggy daycare or anything like that. Not important. Let's move along. Moving on. Where is Horse Hall? Let's find it. Letter about freshman orientation. Where did I put it? Oh, this is... I'm gonna throw a wild guess out here that I'm gonna bump into somebody. Just a shot in the dark. Planet Talia's here. My lady love. She's come to watch me stream Magical Diary, which I'm sure she's very excited about. And oh, there we go. I bump into someone. That's great. Look at this Snape-looking motherfucker right here. I guarantee that this is going to be the kind of thing where this guy is, or maybe girl, I don't actually know yet, is going to be a thorn in my side. Let's see what happens. Okay, older man, no hall symbol, probably a professor. Not a good first impression. Sorry, sir, a new student I see. And what might your name be? Lovely voice, dark and rich with a refined British accent. He doesn't seem to be too angry with me. I relax a little. Guys, I just got really sad because Alan Rickman passed recently, and this is kind of a bummer. Let's keep going. I'm gonna stop reading the subtitles at this point. I'll give it a few beats because I'm kind of a fast reader, not as fast as some. I did bump into him. That is true, Fame. Hopefully it all pans out for the best. Maybe he won't jump down my throat here. Paging through a large book. Well, that must be the large book right there. If I had to guess. Wild seed. Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that. Making a lot of assumptions here, dude. I'm not sure that I necessarily appreciate that. Since I'm drinking, I might start to get a little surly if I keep running into dudes like this, so bear with me. Scribble something into the book and then slams it shut. That's probably not good. That's probably got 10 demerits. There we go. Super great. Wow. This guy... Alright, hang on a second. This motherfucker carries around a book with all of the students' names. It's probably magical, but still carries around a giant book with all the students' names specifically so he can give them demerits while he's running around. And he's making some judgments on me. I'm not really appreciating this guy at all. If he teaches potions, I'm going to be pissed. What? I'm starting at a negative already? That's... Urgh. Pay more attention to your studies than you do to where you were walking, Miss Starchaser, or you'll find yourself expelled before the new year. Hey, you know what, buddy? You know what? Oh, God. Oh, he walked... He douche-caped me. He douche-caped me. That's... Ooh. Ooh. Yes, fame. 100% douchebag. He douche-caped me. He wrapped himself in his douche cape, becoming a douche within a douche. He is the infinite douche. The douche from which all other douches are wrought. Not happy with that guy. He's gonna be my, like, #1 teacher, too. I just know it. Oh, alright. Haven't even started school yet and already one of my teachers hates me. Well, you know, people like that just sort of hate everything because they're not happy. And so they think that by making other people miserable, it'll make them happy. That's a whole rant that I can get into. I'm not drunk enough yet, though. Let's keep going. I have to remember that I'm playing a female character and I'm supposed to be in the girls' dormitories. This is not like some sort of hentai action game. Or hentai adventure game, rather. Ugh. Lord knows those exist, too. After a bit of looking around, found my way into the girls' dormitories and located my hall. 9 doors in this hallway, only one of which is labeled bathroom. Each bedroom has at least 2 girls in it. I hope that's a big bathroom. I know absolutely nothing about what it's like to share a bathroom with multiple girls, so I'm gonna kind of just leave that as a mystery. So I'm gonna have 2 roommates. No one else is running around with a horse insignia. Well, that is very true, Planetalia. No one has I get to decide the fate of Emily Starchaser myself. And she may be homosexual. She may be a lesbian. Would certainly be easier for me to play. Might get a little creepy, though, if I start macking on other 16-year-old girls. Alright, room 3. Let's see what's in room 3. This is my room. Oh, this is pretty nice. So... yeah, we have, it seems like, I also am, making some assumptions about what the wizard lifestyle is like, and that's not really fair or nice, but I'm, a wild seed, which I can only assume is akin to, like, a muggle, someone from the outside realm, not born into a magical family. We'll see if that pans out, but, definitely gonna have to check my, my assumptions here. Is this one of my roommates? Oh, we're blonde bros. And by bros, I mean sisters. And by sisters, I mean we're both blonde. Which, you know, the best thing in the world is to connect over similar physical characteristics. Oh, man. Anagramma Hawkins says needs more Bafo. Planetalia. Okay, yes, thank you. That is a Discworld reference. I was going to have to guess on that one. Because there are about 80 Discworld books, and I've read 5 of them. Let's see who this roommate of mine is. Oh, this is You're a horse. I didn't mean that the way it sounded. Oh, look at me. I'm all ashamed. That's adorable. It's not that bad, Fame. I actually really like it. Like I said, it reminds me of really early Clamp stuff. If you're an anime fan and you know Clamp, they did Magic Knight Rayearth and oh my god, Cardcaptor Sakura and Triple X Holic, although that was, I think, one of the more recent ones. It kind of reminds me of that. It's a little over the top, but I like it a lot. I generally like the aesthetic here. It's very bright and colorful, and I love my bright and colorful games, so... Station! Oh man, I can only hope this is one of the twins. That makes me very happy. Welcome to the channel, Station. I'm very happy to have you here. Are you my roommate? No, I'm a horse. Let's find out. Ellen, okay. Ellen and Virginia, those are my roommates. She went out to talk to somebody. That's interesting. Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Getting to know... I already forgot her name. Wow. Ellen, there we go. Haha, ha. Thank you, game, for reminding me what these characters' names are. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute little play on words there. I like what you did there. Cool, I have stage directions. I tilt my head. Again, I'm making these assumptions. Like, not everyone from Virginia is going to have an accent. Me. Let's settle down a little bit. I will say this: I do personally know more than a few people from Virginia, and every single one of them has an accent. So me personally, I probably may have made the same assumption. It's definitely a talking point. But Ellen seems to have a fair excuse here. Where am I from? I'm from New Hampshire, which is surprising. And I was going to say it's surprising because I'm very clearly not white. Yeah, maybe I should just drink more and shut my mouth. Are all these books yours? There's a quote, and I can't remember who said it, but it's if you go to someone's house and they don't have any books, do not fuck them. And for the life of me, I can't remember who said that, but those are wise words. Not that I'm saying I'm gonna fuck Ellen. She's 16 and so am I. That would be real bad. And I also haven't decided what my sexual preferences are as Emily Starchaser. Just a quote I want to share that sort of vaguely, loosely ties into what's going on in the scene. There aren't any computers here, so I brought my old encyclopedias. Oh, interesting. She brought her school textbooks as well. Planetalia, tell your brother that I say hi as well. So this looks to be... And I'm going to kind of throw guesses out as we play here, but it looks to me like Ellen is going to be the Hermione character. It looks like she's also, just based on body language and the face she's making, she's probably also the Moe character. Well, okay, Fame, I actually have a answer to that. If you have read Jim Butcher's The Dresden Files series, you'll know that wizards and modern technology don't always tend to get along. I know Harry Potter may have cast some dispersions about whether or not that works or not, but I prefer to think of the Dresden Files as a more likely way for wizards and machinery to get along, which is to say not at all. So no computers, that's fine. Why do you need a computer when you can summon a spirit of intellect to memorize everything for you? Damn, I love Dresden Files. That's neither here nor there. So, Ellen is going to be our Moe Hermione, our Fluttershy of a Hermione. Let's see what happens. Okay, you must be a really good student. You brought all the books. That's more assumptions, but it's a complimentary assumption at least. You could send a magic owl to Google that shit. I hear that Google Owl is coming out soon, and that would be great. It's basically going to look like the Clockwork Owl from Clash of the Titans, the original, not the remake, which would be pretty badass, actually. I would buy one. I mean, I'm just saying. You listening, Google? Not really, probably won't even open them, but I didn't know what I need, and I didn't want to need something and not have it. Okay, so maybe she's not the bookish type, she's just a very prepared type. She's maybe a little bit of a worrywart, so she prepares. I could get behind that. Books are everything I could find out about magic, the real kind, now that I know it's real. Okay. Witches, just like in the movies? Alright, maybe. I hope so. That'd be pretty cool. Ah, there's that wild seed term again. And she's also a wild seed. Station? No. Google, I will draw the line when Google tries to take my dog away. Goblin is my good boy, and I love him. And there is no force on earth, Google or otherwise, that could separate me from my dog. Except for right now, because he's at daycare for the weekend. But I brought him to daycare. Because it's better than me working and him being stuck at home alone. Anyway, let's find out what a wild seed is. Oh, damn! Other girl! She's got those dreads that I liked from character creation. I like that. Parents aren't magic, so you're like a wild flower. Aw, I like that. That's way better than, like, Muggle in Mudblood. Thank you for using more positive, complimentary language, Magical Diary. Interesting. So it looks like magic in this world is at least mostly hereditary. If Virginia is the Weasley, if I may say, the Ron of our trio here, and she's got a magic family, it looks like it's hereditary, but there are still people that have the seed of magic out there in the world, even if they don't know about it. So, all right, fair enough. Not really any new ideas or thoughts or anything here. Nothing super creative. Just a nice reskinning of ground that's already been tread so far. Strong grip. All right. Speaks informally, like that. Yes, Planetalia. She does have red hair, and her name can be shortened to Ginny. That means that if I am the Harry Potter of this story, we gonna make out. I'm okay with that. She's tall, too. I like him tall. Isn't it a problem being wild? I met a professor, and he was sort of rude about it. Shaggy black hair, big nose. Oh, I miss you so bad, Alan Rickman. It's really rough. Grabby? Crabby? This is a school for girls. I don't want... Oh, no, there are boys here as well. But still, I don't want a professor named Crabby. Oh, Ellen. Oh, God, Professor Grabiner? That's awful. Game? Why you do, game? That's no good. Alright, so he hates everyone equally. That's fair. Don't worry about it. Nobody cares if you're a born witch or not. Not really. And everybody's scared of Grabby. He's a monster. Well, he's named Grabby. William warned me about him. Ah, our first male character who's not Grabby. Okay, so she's got two brothers. She's a Weasley. I get it. Um, William and Donald. Donald's a freshman like us, so we'll presumably meet Donald throughout the course of the game. Hopefully, we'll meet William too. They're in Wolf Hall. Oh, oops. We just got asked about sports. I kind of clicked through it. Ellen likes softball, but she's better at volleyball. Virginia prefers soccer, which unfortunately is a couple points against her because soccer's so boring. You're right, Fame. He probably was made fun of as a kid, and I can only imagine like what it was like to go through high school with a last name like Grabiner. Like, man, you ain't getting any invites to the Sadie Hawkins with a name like that. Sorry, buddy. What do I like? Oh man, track. I like to run. Okay, that's probably good because I'm probably gonna get chased by a fucking Cyclops or something later on. So wait, Virginia. Okay, so I like track, so I've got the legs. Ellen likes softball and volleyball, so she's got the arms. Virginia likes soccer, so she doesn't have legs. She's got fighting spirit. Okay. Yes, thank you, Station. He probably had to actually say that line unironically many, many times. Grabbing her, I hardly even know her. Are there sports teams for Wizards here? Oh, man. If they have like a Quidditch equivalent, that might be a little too much for me. Let's find out. Bounders. That's not a real sport. There is a gym, and we can start our own sports team if we have to. Okay, all right. It seems like a fairly progressive extracurricular system they have at this academy, at Iris Academy. If we can just start our own sports team. I'm going to start a water polo team. We're the undefeated champions. Ooh, okay. So I guess I'm going to have the room to myself? Oh, cool. I get an option here. I can stay here and unpack my stuff, or I can go and meet her brothers. That's a very... Excuse me. That's very tasty beer. Going to meet... So I guess this is sort of this is kind of a character-defining moment. Do I want to stay and unpack and kind of settle myself and be a little more insular, or do I want to immediately run out into the world and meet some more people? Emily Starchaser, what do you do? What do you think, Room? What do we got? I apologize, there's a bit of a delay between the game and my chat room. Planetalia says go meet them. That's kind of where I'm leaning as well. Let's go give that a shot. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's do it. I want to meet them too. The only wizard I've met so far was that horrible professor. I can unpack later. I mean, I already... For those of you who may have missed it, I did already go through and talk about how the only thing that's in my bags is a couple of books, mementos, and decorations, so it's not like I got a bunch of important shit to unpack. Let's go meet Virginia's brothers. Who knows? Maybe they're cute. Let's do it. Let's find out. Hell yeah, Ellen! Let's do this! Oh, you are so moe. Alright, so Virginia knows where everything is. That's good. That's good to know. One of the boys' sections. Need a hand, ladies. Well, hello there. So, Grabiner, the Professor Grabby, had one of these weird half capes too, and I can't decide if I like this look or not. This is a look though. No, I'm just looking for... Whoa. A water balloon. flies out of an open door and smacks into the side of Virginia's head. Wah, 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 wah. Donald! Aw. Virginia's younger brother. Look at him. Perfect shot. These little shits. He's kind of cute, too. Complete dork, though. Urchin? Ooh, I wonder if that's because of her hair. If she got the nickname Urchin because of her hair. The half-cape douche cape technique. Yeah, that's what if Professor Grabby's only class is advanced cape techniques? Anyway, let's see if we can learn more about this Urchin nickname. Oh, damn, Virginia. You dropping some knowledge about this boy. I mean, I suppose that she could be a pickpocket station, and that's why she's called Urchin. Maybe she is a sea anemone of some kind. Just cast, you know, the drying spell. Man, you know, I was about to joke about there being a drying spell, but how fucking awesome would that be in your day-to-day? To just be able to snap your fingers and make something dry. Oh, man. Alright, so this goofy sidekick is Luke, Donald. I'm real bad with names, so the whole reason I'm repeating them is hopefully it'll help me remember a little bit. Bumps into the doorframe briefly on his way out of sight. I don't know why, but that seems like a weird detail to point out. Okay, yes, anemones and urchins are very, very different. I'm not a marine biologist. You knew that when you proposed to me, woman. Donald returns to his room, followed by the other boy. Bumps into the door frame. I don't know why. So, I may be adding more complexity to this game than necessary, because I'm stuck up on that detail of Luke bumping into the doorway. This ain't Myst. So maybe I just need to press on here. V? Okay, so she has 2 nicknames. Oh my. This must be William. Thanks to Donald and his new best friend. Station, you joke, but I can't think of a douchier material for a dumb half cape to be made of than terry cloth. Oh, is he gonna do some magic? Aw, what a good brother. Yeah, we have the same hairstyle, and like he's basically a male me. And I don't know whether that's sexy or uncomfortable. Or both. New roommates, Ellen and Emily. Hawink? Okay, he's cute and all, but I'm kind of hoping Ellen and William hook up now. Oh, a little scamp. Aw. Well, which is it? Is it Virginia, Urchin, or V? Yeah, I'm okay calling you Virginia. I don't need a silly nickname for you. Freshman orientation is tomorrow. Okay. And then initiation. Oh, dear God. It's got a capital I, too. That's never good. That's never good at all. Her Patronus is a list of nicknames. Actually, Patronus is another nickname that she has. Yeah, see, even I, like, my in-game character is like, initiation with a capital I? I don't like the sound of that. Oh, good. You'll find out. That's just great. Alright, well, let's go unpack, and we'll see what this initiation has in store for us. For those of you wondering, tomorrow we start learning magic. Yay! On the left-hand side here, you can see smart, strong, cute, weird, as well as red, blue, green, black, white, and stress, merits, and money. These are my stats, and a little sneak preview. As I decide what to do at school and create my class schedule, these will change and allow me to do different things as I progress throughout the semester. But let's get to the morning assembly. Ah. 9 a.m. Monday morning, all the freshmen are gathered in a gymnasium wearing capes and robes just like me, but they're not completely like me. Oh shit, cat boys. What? Why didn't I have these options in the fucking character creator? Okay, well, this is just, she's just pale and has dark hair. That there's nothing about her, like, there's no fangly maw or, like, blood, and it's 9 a.m. and she's, like, in a well-lit gymnasium. Let's settle down, me. Is that what it means to be a born witch, being something other than human? Virginia looks normal, but she could be hiding something under her robes. Like a snake body. Yeah, that's silly. I am being silly. I'm glad I gotta remember that I'm 16, and I don't know about you guys, but when I was 16, I thought I had the world all figured out and had made a lot of dumb assumptions as well, so I gotta make sure to cut my game self a little bit of slack here. Someone steps up to the podium. Aw, look at this cute old lady. She's adorable. I love her colorful hair. Oh, she called me Flower Buds. That's adorable. Okay, I like her. Capes, robes, and nothing else. Man, high school is weird. You said it, Station. Oh. What is it, kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? Whether she's naked under that toga? She's French. You know that. Little Ghostbusters 2 deep cut for you guys. Apropos of nothing outside of the fact that the Statue of Liberty is wearing a toga, which is kind of like a robe. Welcome to Iris Academy. Who is this person? Thanks, Virginia. I appreciate you helping out. Did she just hex us? Professor Potsdam? 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 One of our instructors, okay. She's the McGonagall, I imagine. Fame, I'll be really upset if I get like 6 hours into this game and all I've learned how to do is accessorize my robe and not a single goddamn spell. Blah, blah, blah. Journey I've been expecting all of our lives. teach spelling, okay. I think they mean magic, or like spelling as in using spells. I really hope that they don't like actually challenge me on my vocabulary. Pentachromatic system. I'm assuming that's these 5 colors here. Alright, this is actually important stuff right here that I gotta make sure to keep in mind. Red is forceful, but not necessarily violent. Blue is the color of transformation and change. All hail Zinch. Green is the color of life. All hail Nurgle in the world of plants and animals. And diseases. All hail Nurgle. Station, that's a very good question. Considering the fact that I almost said it out loud, I imagine a lot. So that's red, blue, and green. White magic affects the mind and spirit, and black magic is contained within physical objects. That's an interesting way of wording that. Palette should contain at least a few dabs of every magical color, but a beautiful painting doesn't need every shade. It's style that matters. I'm going to file that under personal victory conditions there, Fame. Different strengths, different talents. Here at Iris Academy, we embrace that diversity and tailor your education to your needs. All right. Choose your schedule to focus your personal talents. So this is what I was talking about earlier, that I get to choose my schedule and figure out where I want to like put points in my magical ability. Follow your own star wherever it may lead you. That's why they call me Star Chaser, bitch. I'm sorry, that was actually really rude. That's why they call me Star Chaser, Professor Potsdam. Potsdam. That is the way in which you are all alike. You each have your own future, and I know you'll make us proud. Starry-eyed way of speaking reminds me a little bit of my old school guidance counselor. Seems nicer than Professor Grabiner. Well, no fucking duh. I wonder which class she teaches. Ooh. Anyone want to guess on which class she teaches? I'm going to assume that she teaches either white magic or green magic. I might be surprised. I might get she might teach like some black magic or something like that. But even black magic is the idea of magic in objects, which is very intriguing to me. I assume that things like crafting staves and sweet terry cloth half capes. We'll find out, I guess. Alright, so basically the hall system is sort of a OkCupid light. She teaches film studies. We're gonna watch Apocalypse Now and Citizen Kane. And you'll learn about the magic of cinematography. Adventurous horses, charming butterflies, and mysterious snakes. Mysterious snakes. I couldn't think of anything better. Each group classes are named as called the horses louder than the others, or perhaps that's just because I'm sitting with more of them. Daring wolves, elegant falcons, and eldritch toads. So in this world, horses and wolves equal. Falcons and butterflies equal. Snakes and toads equal. I don't think they realize that all of the boys' animals eat all of the girls' animals on the reg. Okay, maybe a falcon doesn't eat a butterfly, but it's still like way bigger and more intimidating. Station, if that were the case, I would quit the game right now. I would quit the game, and then I would throw my computer in the garbage. Alright, wolves, falcons, toads. Alright, let's move on. Aww. Alright, this is the separation between character and player. I know what eldritch means, and toads are fucking awesome. I just want to go on record right now. Good friends, not just in each hall, not just in your year, but throughout the whole academy. I like her. She's got a very positive life outlook. Ooh. Hope you'll get to know and trust your roommates so that by the end of the year you're able to work as a team for your finals. So I guess we all gotta work together. That's interesting. Oh, look at that shit-eating grin. I know you're all looking forward to your exams, right? Oh, that's wicked. You're goddamn right. School dungeons? What? What's that old chestnut? When I die, I want to invite all of the people who ever worked with me on a group project to be my pallbearers, so they can let me down one last time. Yeah. Ugh. Well, I guess me as the player, I'm going to be doing all the work, so that's great. This school has dungeons? Many possible solutions. You'll need to make creative use of the spells you have chosen to learn, so think ahead about what magic might be useful and how. Alright. That's fair. That's actually kind of an exciting, knowing a little bit about how the magic system works here, it's actually a fairly exciting prospect to know that I can approach these dungeon exams. Those are two words I never thought I'd say seriously in conjunction with one another. I have two roommates. I've got Ellen and Virginia. I don't know what kind of magic they study yet. Maybe it's like a Pokemon sort of thing where they'll choose whatever I don't choose and kind of pick up my slack, or maybe we'll all be really, really good at just a couple schools and really suck at the other ones. We'll find out. If I find out that maybe there's a weakness somewhere, maybe I'll start picking that one up in order to try and make up the difference for the exams. But we'll see what happens. Blah, blah, blah. Creative solutions. So there's that. Hell yeah, I'm ready for magic. Let's do it. Open up your diaries and begin penciling in your schedule. Alright. Oh shit, here we go. Which classes to attend this week? There are classes for each kind of magic, plus general studying, which sounds boring, and gym class, which I've always liked. Can also schedule free time to relax and unwind. I'm assuming that's where the stress comes in. As well as like smart, strong, cute, and weird. Those are probably going to be important in some regard. So let's see what my schedule has to offer. For most of my life, my classes have been planned out for me by my school. It wasn't until last year I got to make any choices at all. Cantonese, French, or Spanish. Cantonese? Where's the German? I had German in high school. Physics, chemistry, or biology. I didn't have the math credits to get anywhere but biology. I'm real bad at math, guys. Same number of classes, and they all started and ended at the same time. You couldn't get out of it. This is like some sort of hippie school where it's like, oh man, you get, congratulations on your exam, you get a granola bar. And it's like, well, is this an A? Like, how can I transfer this into real world experience? Yeah, why would you try to sign up on the first day? That's a very good question, Station. I mean, so like, but practically speaking, they're fucking wizards. Like, if everyone signs up for the same class, they'll just magic it to work. I mean, that's sort of like whenever you have a question like that, a wizard did it. What was that? Fame says, going to dungeon with only 3 mages, one better have some kind of kiting capabilities. Yeah, this is like a shitty Final Fantasy 1 party. All black mages, no healing. Let's do this. If I never went to class at all, would they really let me get away with that? That's going to be the second playthrough, is seeing how little I can actually do. What should I do this week? Alright. Study, gym, white magic, black magic. I forget what blue magic does. Give me 1 second, guys. I was smart and I took a screenshot to make sure I remembered what blue magic does. Nope, that is not the correct screenshot. I don't remember what blue magic does. So, Let's see here. Well, you know what? I will say one thing. Black magic looked very interesting to me, so I'm definitely going to choose that. I'm definitely going to choose some green magic. Emily has her own sort of personality. She likes track. She likes gym. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do gym on Wednesday. That's going to be leg day. We will rest on Thursday because I don't like that there's a stress meter. And then for shits and giggles, let's just do a study session to recap everything that I've learned. I feel like this is a pretty good class schedule for the first week. Kind of taking it nice and easy. I can dip into the other palettes, presumably when I schedule more classes later on in the game. Let's see what this does for us, though. Yeah, a silent spell would really wreck my shit. Oh shit! I was right! She teaches black magic! That's awesome! Professor Potsdam is the black magic teacher. Smock or an apron, plenty at the back? Is this arts and crafts? Oh, of course it would be. Like I said before, this is probably where the magical artificing comes up. See, Fame, this is how we're going to get past it. Is that we're going to have 3 mages, but at least one of them is going to be spec'd for creating like magic swords and shit, which will help give us like the strength boosts and constitution buffs that we need in order to actually be functional fighters. Nothing to do with death or evil, and I'm putting on an apron. I could be doing some like wicked awesome magical baking too, I suppose. Although I have never, ever, ever heard the word smock used in any context outside of an art class. So we'll see what happens here. Now make sure that your sacrificial dagger is no shorter than 16 inches. No such thing as evil magic. There's only magic. Like technology. Oh, she looks really sad and pensive there. I feel like she's seen some shit. Weight, solidity, and permanence. So in this setting, magic is not slimming. Black magic is a magic of enchantment in physical form. Wands and things like that are created with black magic. Bada boom. Oh, okay, so I can make cursed items too. Interesting. Oh, this is the vampire chick. Or the chick that I assumed was a vampire because I don't really know how the world works. Of course her name is Raven. It would have to be. It couldn't possibly be anything else. Raven, Raven, Raven. That's not a day 1 question. That's maybe you wait a little bit before you jump out with the animating skeletons questions. Yeah, she saw Grabby's downfall. All right, Professor Potsdam is just playing this one off. Let's see what her answer is. All right, interesting, possibly useful knowledge for later. Well, Fame, she's got the dark hair. The dark hair is... I don't know if you know this about actual ravens, but if you were to pluck all the black feathers off, they are white as alabaster. That's not true. I don't know anything about ravens. Alright, so I could... It looks like I could enchant bones to do stuff, but it doesn't look like I could actually... It looks like you actually need white magic to do necromancy. Okay. Alright, combined techniques. That's an interesting set of terms. I like that. Oh, potions. All right, so Professor Potsdam is the potions professor. Um, I I'm not gonna lie, guys. I kind of like how they're laying out the way magic works in this setting so far. Like pentachromatic, 5 different colors, each covering a different school of magic, and the way black is physical object magic is pretty cool. Um, Potion stains can ruin your uniform. So it's not exactly arts and crafts class, but it's home ec. I'm doing home ec right now. 3 black magic and 3 stress. Alright. I wonder if every type of class is going to give me the same amount of stress. Let's see what happens. Day 2, green magic. Alright. Oh shit, she teaches green magic too. Okay. Yeah, skeletons. Well, Fame. What we're working towards is we're working towards a Diablo 2 necromancer kind of approach, where really all we're going to be doing, we're going to hit one enemy one time, and from that one enemy, we will be able to raise like 30 skeletons that will run around with us everywhere. She's going to teach us green magic as well. Green magic I'm interested in because this is Beastmaster magic as far as I'm concerned. This is like, man, some poison ivy level summoning vines to crush my enemies, and then maybe I'll throw a potion on them. Very important skill for any witch or wizard to have, especially when you get to be a certain age. That's an interesting statement. Well, again, Station, like, how many faculty members do we need? Just 2. How are 2 people gonna do an entire fucking course load for all of these students? Magic. Aw, that's kind of a nice sentiment. Your body is a garden to be cared for. With proper tending, it could last you for centuries. Centuries. So wizards actually do live a long time in this setting. That's pretty cool. Encourage your subjects to go in the direction you prefer. Be patient, and the rose vines will lose their thorns and twine around you. I've seen some hentai that start like this, so I'm a little concerned. Oh yeah. Douchebag. That's called cancer, boy. That's what cancer is. You just described using magic to give someone cancer. See, okay. We had Raven ask about animating a skeleton. That was way less concerning than this boy's comments right now. This is just awful. This is the guy, he's gonna show up with like a black trench coat and several wands, several illegally acquired wands, and we're gonna have a situation on our hands. And I immediately feel bad for making that joke, actually, because that kind of violence is way too prevalent these days for me to be making those kinds of jokes. This is still a concerning statement for a character in this game to have, though. Alright, again, Professor Potsdam, pretty chill. Like, she's just playing this off, and I like that. She is like a, I'm trying to think of the appropriate martial art. I want to say Aikido or Jiu-Jitsu, perhaps, where she is deflecting and using the force of this person, these people's weird ass questions to sort of guide them back onto the right track, which I appreciate. Okay, this is good information. Life has its own flow. You can change it, but the harder you push, the more energy you'll need to cause a great change, and in an instant takes immense power. There's actually some really good writing and dialogue in this game so far. Some. Not necessarily all of it. See, she's encouraging. She's teaching and encouraging, but like you can tell like she's gonna keep an eye on this kid, which is interesting. I kind of like that. 3 magic, 3 stress. Okay. So it looks like I'm gonna gain the same amount every single time I take a class. All right, let's gym class. Let's get ripped. Let's get buff. Prison ball. We're not gonna play prison ball. Someone's gonna get shivved if we play prison ball. Uh-oh. A male voice says, "Well, hello there." That's never good. That's always bad. Oh, it's a demon. Oh, super great. He's kind of cute, though. I'll be honest. So what do you guys think? Are these vestigial wings here? Or can he actually fly with those, like, magically? He does have a half cape, and he's a falcon. I haven't run into any falcons yet. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let's be socially awkward. Why do you have wings? I'm a wild seed. I don't know no better. Oh, say, okay, I'm trying to play it off. Look at that cute blush. I can be demure. He's laughing. Okay, he's playing it off as well. New at this. All right. He knows. He knows. Oh, hey, maybe take a step back there, pal. Coming on a little strong, and I still don't know why you have wings. Well, I mean, I saw the chick in orientation who had butterfly wings, or fairy wings. Alright, starting to get a grasp of the lingo here, at least. I'm a wild seed. I hope that doesn't become an excuse that I start slinging around a lot, though. I don't want that, necessarily. I like the game this guy is spitting. He's got some moves. I like this. Sorry, I worked all day today, so I'm a little sleepy and I'm drinking. Pardon me for yawning. Okay, now you're starting to kind of creep into douche territory, pal. Like, yeah, all right, you're not ordinary. I'm a beautiful blossom. I get it. All right, let's move along here. Let's move this along and get to the point. Wait, what? Hang on. I can buy wings for myself? The game done changed, everybody. I can buy wings. That probably means I can buy cat ears and butterfly wings and all sorts of crazy bullshit. That's awesome. Oh, but you're being creepy and mysterious about it. I don't like that. Give me a straight answer, dude. Of course it's Damien. I should have just named myself, like, Diana Organa or something like that. Like, some crazy, like, mishmash of like, I'm a female protagonist names. My name is Damien, and you are Emily. Fuck you. Oh. Did you guys just get douche chills? I just got the douchiest chills. Ugh. I mean, that is probably what he's going for. I think. Okay. This guy has nothing important to say to me. I have lost all interest in him. He is just a vapid, like, collection of one-liners with some wings pinned on his back. Is this where he invites me back to his room to study? I'm not into this. I'm not into the game he's spitting like at all. And is he negging me right now? Did I just get negged? Ugh. I hate everything about you, Damien. You are my least favorite person. Okay, maybe this is something interesting. Yeah, Fame, Emily has an admirer, and he's a total douche-tard. I feel like I need to get a clicker for every time I use the word douche, because I have not used it yet and not meant it. Like, every single time, and this game has got a lot of douche going on right now. When did this... There was a sudden shift in tone here, and this became a dire tutorial. You don't believe everything I hear. What about what you just told me? Ugh. Very few people, games, storytellers, etc., use the trope of the mysterious stranger who warns you not to trust anyone well. Like the best one that I can think of off the top of my head is Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, where the guy who sends Indy to find the Grail says, "Don't trust anyone," and it turns out he was working with the Nazis all along. Sorry, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, that was a spoiler, and you fucking deserve to have it spoiled for you, because that movie is awesome, and you should have seen it already. So I don't know quite what to make of this guy, but luckily his advice is something I was going to do anyway. I'm at least going to get a couple points in every magic style to kind of see what they are. But we'll get there eventually. I gotta get through this week first. I'll need my strength next week. Is that sort of a vague, like, you'll just sort of generically need your strength, or... Oh wait, here we go. What happens next week? Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Flip. Fuck you. I hate Damien. Damien sucks. Don't you mean I better witch my back? Oh yeah, one strong, one stress. I don't know what strong does necessarily, but at least it wasn't super stressful. Man, I hope napping, like, just destroys stress. Oh, here comes Virginia. It's like Fame, it's like he read a series of books on... It's not even that he read a series of books. He read a series of blog posts that someone wrote that, like, here all of the bishonen that women love from all of your favorite anime, here's how they act, and so here's exactly what you should do whenever you meet a cute girl, is do all of these super douchey things that in a fake animated anime world, which admittedly we're living in while we play this game, in this setting, this is how you get women to fall madly in love with you. But you gotta stick with it, because it's gonna take about 13 episodes before they start warming up with you. Anyway, let's see how Virginia's doing. Yes, Station, it does look like she's had a rough day. I'm sorry, we don't listen to Evanescence in our room, Station. We are a let's say DMX only room here. All right, so Virginia's a little bit of a slob, it looks like. Yes, Station, those are Evanescence lyrics, and I think slightly less of you for knowing them, but I think way more less of myself for recognizing them and knowing that they're the actual lyrics. You know, fuck that. Actually, Evanescence is pretty all right. I got no complaints. Okay, so she's an impatient wizard. I wonder if we'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a prediction here. Virginia, maybe we'll see a heel turn on her later on. Maybe she goes bad because she's impatient. She kind of falls to the dark side. Oh, now you're just being mean. Now you're just being a rude dude, and I don't appreciate that. We don't speak of the Daredevil movie, all right? Especially not when the Netflix series is so good, sir. Oh, she might be dropping some knowledge. Like, I'm sitting here like, well, you don't have to go to class every day. I just figured this out. Now she's gonna tell me what the horrible detriment to taking it easy for a day is. Oh, okay. I was at gym. Was that today? Yeah. Wednesday's leg day. I forgot. Wednesday's leg day. I'm sorry. Leg day is not the same difference, Virginia. Oh, so Virginia feels a little family pressure. She's got to follow in the right footsteps. But she does care what William thinks. Man, I am so Emily it hurts. Where are you guys from, anyway? Massachusetts is one of those states that I see typed out, and I can never ever be sure if it's spelled right. I'm assuming that the people programming this game looked up how to spell Massachusetts, but I look at that and I'm like, that don't look right. I think it's missing an E. Anyway. I mean, I only know of two towns in Massachusetts anyway. One of them is Boston and the other one is Salem, so I guess that makes sense. No, there were not really witches in Salem. Well, actually, Station, I don't, because Ellen is from Virginia and she didn't have a southern accent, so I'm not making any more assumptions about accents. Okay, so in this setting, there were and are witches in Salem. Bleh. What's the nice little tidbit about the world? Ugh. I think once I get through my first week, guys, we're going to call it a night on the stream. So keep that in mind. But I still got a couple days left. Let's see where it gets me. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Oh, I just skipped all that text. I'll have to go through the stream and watch it later because that's actually probably important information. Actually, hang on. Time delay. Go. Damn it, I missed it. Okay. For those of you who also missed the text that I just blazed through by accidentally clicking because I'm a sleepy boy, I will have this video up on YouTube later, so keep an eye out for that. I'll post a link up on my Twitter and stuff, because that actually looked like important world-building stuff about what wizards in Europe and Africa did. It does sound like wild seeds just sort of popped up out of nowhere, though. That's interesting. Oh, that's an interesting twist on the Salem witch trials. And that's how schools got started. So we could teach the wild seeds how to not be assholes, basically. Oh shit, that cleared all my stress. Oh, but studying... Ah. I gained one smart, though. The door to my room is open. Who's inside my room? Oh, okay. I really hope that it's Donald. Or not Donald, William macking on Ellen. Okay, there's Ellen. She's just putting her laundry away. Bah. Scandal. Words to live by, their station. Words to live by. So Ellen is rummaging around in Virginia's dresser. That's no bueno. She doesn't know I'm here yet. Oh man, this is a bummer. What do I do? Panty raid. Well, I'm gonna trust my instincts, my experience personally with anime, and Ellen's kind of a moe girl. I'm gonna confront her about it. Yeah, because if you want to know something, why not just ask? What are you doing? Was she going through my drawers? Tidying up a little. But you're tidying up Virginia's stuff. That's a very good question. Okay. Well, remember, this isn't my drawer. This is Virginia's drawer. I don't know if Ellen's been going through my stuff at all. Okay, so this is actually a little more mundane, I think, than I thought. I think we already saw that Virginia came in one day and just kicked her shoes off, and now Emily is cleaning up. So this might just be kind of an odd couple thing that's happening right here. I'm sorry, station. That's my bubble tape, and it's 6 feet of bubblegum for me, not them. Alright, now Virginia's back. We'll get to the bottom of this. Oh, shit. Am I gonna have to tattle? Okay, I'm just gonna make some assumptions. Again! Gee, bus. Virginia is not complicit. Yeah, obviously. Well, maybe. You know what happens, me, when you assume you make an ass out of you and me. And in this case, you and me is me the player and you the character I'm controlling. So maybe we need to stop jumping to those conclusions. Saw me putting away some of your clothes. Alright, this seems fairly benign. Alright. Hate messy rooms. And Virginia realizes that she's messy. Okay. Alright. So this is, we're learning a little bit more about my roommates here. Nothing sinister so far. So this is all good to know. Oh, that's a classic, that's classic Ellen right there. Makes her feel nervous. What doesn't make you feel nervous, Ellen? I have to keep in mind, I bet what's going to happen is that I'm going to get the decision to try and smooth this over. And I have to try and keep everyone happy because these are going to be my teammates for the dungeon exams. Oh, look at that. Someone better pick up that phone because I called it. Okay. So, we could have everyone maintain their own space. That's not bad. It would mean... I don't like that because I always hate being in a situation where we're putting up masking tape to delineate whose side of the room is whose. That's such a shitty thing to do, especially within the first week. I also don't think Virginia should pay Ellen to clean up. So I think really the only option is Ellen should teach Virginia to clean up after herself. It's something she doesn't know how to do, and it's a life skill that, like, can be taught between friends. I mean, so getting kind of real here is probably going to make for a really boring stream, but like a lot of the cleaning stuff that I do now, I didn't know how to do, and I had to have roommates or Planetalia teach me. So, you know, maybe this is the right solution. Let's find out. I mean, yeah, this is just like a chore wheel. Like Ellen is in charge of delineating the chores. That seems fair. God, ain't that the God's honest? There's no such thing as a perfect compromise. It wouldn't be a compromise. Yeah, probably because you don't know how, you savage, yeah. Ugh. A tap at the door and a faint hissing sound. It's gas! Carbon monoxide. Oh, envelopes. Alright. Wait, what? Money? Just envelopes of money? I get $5 a week? What the fuck am I gonna do with $5 a week? Everyone grab a bar of soap and a sock and head to Grabby's office. I mean, that's fair. We're only 16. They can't trust us to spend it all at once, to not spend it all at once. That's exactly what I would do, and I'm 31 goddamn years old. Ellen also has a point, though. Money management is important. And then Virginia has a point. I like these people. Alright. Trip to the mall on Saturday. Of course we gotta go to the mall. We're 16 and we're girls. Let's reinforce that gender stereotype. That's not fair. I bet that I bet all the boys are gonna be at the mall too. I could buy a shit ton of bubble tape. That is very, very true. I'd be rolling in bubble tape. I would not have pegged Virginia as a shopaholic, actually. She does want to get out of the school. That makes sense. What? Cinnamon cookies? Oh, hell yeah. Time for snickerdoodles, you guys. It's time for snickerdoodles. Alright, Virginia Shore. You know what, guys? I'm actually going to go ahead and save it here. Overwrite my initial save. I'm gonna actually stop the game here because the mall could be a super potential fun zone for the stream, and I'm starting to fade a little fast. It's been a long day for me, so I think we're gonna call it here for tonight. I want to thank Station and Fame and Planetalia for joining me in the chat room. I hope you guys enjoyed Magical Diary. It's a ton of fun. I really enjoy this game, and I will definitely be streaming it more often. So stay tuned. And thanks again for watching, guys. If you want to rewatch it, I don't know why you would want to do that, but if you do, or if you want to share it with folks, like I said, I'll have the link up to the video on YouTube in the next 24 hours or less. You can find it up on my Twitter. And hopefully I'll see you guys all next time. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a great night.